Okay, so today we're going to be doing a strategy guide on how to get a tactical nuke on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 IW4X. I just recorded my two last games right here and right here. Both games I got a nuke, and I got a pretty good strategy down. I'm going to show you the videos soon, and we'll narrate them and go through what I was doing. But the first thing you're going to want to do to get nukes is going to your call sign and Killstreaks, and you're going to make sure that your 3 Killstreak rewards are Harriers, AC-130s, and then Tactical Nuke. If they're not set to these, you won't get a Tactical Nuke. I mean, possibly if you want to like change this to Attack Helicopter, or maybe change this to Chopper Gunner, or whatever you want, you can. But I think that this is the best. These are the most powerful, most efficient ways to get a nuke. This is the main part of the strategy right here. If you set these up, you'll increase your likelihood of getting a nuke by a lot. Getting a nuke is partly skill, partly strategy, and partly luck. And we're doing this against bots. We're not doing this against real people. I don't know how to get it against real people. That's above my pay grade. I'm not good enough at the game to do that. But basically, we're going to go through some classes here. These ones, scavenger classes, are the best for getting nukes. So for example, the AK scavenger, you're going to want this perk 1 to be Scavenger Pro, because it gives you the ability to resupply your ammo from dead enemies. And if you don't do this, you're going to run out of ammo pretty quick, because you're going to have to stay alive long enough to get 25 kills. You're going to want to get more ammo. Although the second nuke I just got, I was not using Scavenger. It's possible, I'll show you that you can do it without Scavenger, but I highly recommend Scavenger. That's main. And then perk 3, I highly recommend Ninja, because this will make your footsteps silent so that no one can hear you walking around. You want to be stealthy, and you also want to put the silencer on your gun so you don't show up on the map as like a red dot when you fire, because usually if you fire your gun, you show up as a red dot on the map and the enemies can see where you are. But if you have a silencer on, no one can see where you are when you're shooting them. You can stay stealthy, stay hidden, and that's what getting a nuke is all about. It's about staying hidden. So this is a good class. You can use whatever assault rifle or submachine gun or sniper rifle or whatever that you want, but the scavenger classes I tend to sort of dedicate to getting nukes. But this is the class I used on the second video I'll show you. This is Bling, so this is not Scavenger. This is just a FAL with a full metal jacket and an ACOG sight. You could take away the full metal jacket if you want to change it to Scavenger. Maybe that'll be better. For me, I like this setup because it gives it a 2-shot kill. So with the FMJ combined with Stopping Power Pro, you get 2-shot kill. With the ACOG sight, it's like a 3x scope, I think. And it's just enough zoom where it kind of feels like a DMR, which is nice, because there's no DMRs really in the game other than the Dragunov. And the Dragunov has a really strong scope that's kind of awkward. But I don't really like the scopes in this game. I don't really like the snipers. I mostly use assault rifles. And the FAL is technically an assault rifle. So if you go to this class, in my primary assault rifle, it's right here. FAL. This is the gun I'm using in the second video. This is my setup for it. But again, Ninja Pro is important, so you stay hidden. Yeah, but this one's not silenced. So this is just to show that you can get a nuke unsilenced and without Scavenger. But those things help you. It's not fully necessary. But yeah, it's possible without it. But you will want Ninja if you can, because it does help you be more stealthy. In this game though, I did struggle for a bit at first, and then I finally got the nuke near the end. But I'll show you a game right now where I get the nuke near the beginning of the game, and I got kind of lucky. And part of it is luck, but I mean, to get nuked twice in a row, there's definitely something going on there other than luck. And I got one earlier today too, so that's like, I actually got two earlier today. So that's 4 in total today. And I feel like the strategy just helped me. But also, part of it is finding the right lobby, because we're doing this against bots, so you're not going to want to go in the lobbies with a lot of people. So like 8 out of 16, 6 out of 18, that's too many people. And try to find one without anybody. So 0 out of 18. And I like to use the HGM lobbies. Today, all of my nukes have been in HGM lobbies. See it like right here, HGM terminal 24/7 US. They have bots that are, I just think, easier to kill, and just kind of run in a predictable pattern. These are also good ones to use. They have 16 bots, but these 16 bots is a lot, and it can kind of overwhelm me, and they can kind of gang up on me. So the HGM, like this one right here, HGM domination, you can get a nuke with that for sure. HGM domination, or best maps 24/7. And see, there's no people here. Even it says 0, but there is bots in there. I think it's 8 bots. So that's a good one. The bots are pretty easy in HGM. So there's some more. Team deathmatch. This is a good one to join. 10 bots. Yeah, there's some examples of the things that I've been joining. So those are the types of servers I'm in during these videos. Alright, so now let's go through the videos, and actually also I'll show you this. To unlock all your kill streaks and everything, just press this, unlock stats. It's in the barracks. So go to barracks and then unlock stats. If you haven't done that already, it gives you all the weapons, attachments, camos, kill streaks. So you won't be able to get a nuke unless you have that. And then theater, if you go to theater, you can see all the games that you played and watch it again, and then you can screen record it. Just that's what I'm doing. So I'll go ahead and play this first game, Overgrown. I get a nuke really quickly. It's really lucky, really easy, because I get a care package. And basically what it comes down to a lot of the times is getting the right kill streaks, combined with being very stealthy. Getting a nuke is basically a survival game. It's not about going and getting a bunch of kills. Even though it is a 25 kill streak, it's more just about surviving, because you have to get 25 kills without dying. So it's easy to get 25 kills in a game if you're just running into the battlefield and killing someone right away. But it's not easy to, especially with bots, you can get like 50 kills. But it's not easy to get 25 in a row without dying, especially because bots are able to lock onto you, and they have aimbot. So at any distance, a bot can laser you down with any gun. If you stand still for too long and it's looking at you, you'll die. So you have to kind of always be on the move, but you have to also kind of always stay in the same place, so to speak, because you want some control over your environment, and you want to be able to see who's coming and kill them right away, and kind of control one corner of the map, so to speak. That's part of the strategy, is kind of station yourself somewhere, like do a little bit of camping. I'm not to say you have to camp. You can also move around quite a bit and get a nuke, and sometimes it helps. But these bots will often, another thing about these HGM bots especially, they often move in a pack. So if you're in like a game with 8 bots and there's 4 on each team, they'll go in like a gang of 4. So just be ready for that if you run into them. Sometimes it's best to throw a grenade, and especially with scavenger, you can then grab a scavenger pack after you kill a bot, take another grenade, throw it again, and just do a bunch of grenades. Really use grenades. That's another thing about my classes, is I'm using grenades. I'm not using claymores, although you can use claymores. I like frags. So as you can see, my first item here is a frag. It's always a frag. Learn how to cook a grenade, learn how to throw a grenade, aim it, and like cooking is basically holding it down with the right bumper for like 3 seconds and then throwing it. It usually explodes on about the 4th or 5th second. So if you hold it 1, 2, 3 and then throw it at an enemy, right when it hits them, it'll explode. It's a good way to kill, and you can take out a group of 4 bots like that. But yeah, you basically only need to get 7 kills, as you'll see in the video. After you get your 7 kill streak, you get your Harrier, and then you have to know how to place a Harrier correctly. So the Harrier is this airstrike, and then like a little plane hovers there and shoots people with a machine gun. So just place that kind of like over where most of the enemies are coming from. They usually come from kind of one area in the map and they come towards a different area. If you know where that area is, then make sure you put the airstrike there, your Harrier, right there, and then it'll hang out over there and kill a bunch of enemies. And then that will give you 11 kills. And just like basically once you get the 7 kill streak and you've survived long enough for that, then you're going into hiding. You're not going into battle anymore, basically. You can get a nuke without shooting your gun at all. I think I only killed one person with a gun in the first video. And then once you get 11 kills using the Harrier, you can just use the AC-130. AC-130 is a plane that is flying through the sky pretty far away from the map, but you can control the gun of the plane using your laptop. So you go and you hide somewhere after you get your Harrier, because the AC-130 is coming right after. That's only 4 kills after the Harrier. So the Harrier is definitely going to give you 4 kills. So you just get your Harrier, go hide somewhere, then like control your AC-130. And you need to be good at controlling the AC-130. You need some practice controlling the AC-130. There's basically 3 different guns. You start out with a heavy gun that shoots a bomb. It's a pretty strong bomb, so try to find like a group of enemies or even just one enemy and try to make sure they're out in the open, meaning that you can see their white body like running around, and then shoot the bomb at them. And then you switch it by pressing Y to the next type of gun, which is like it's kind of like a heavy artillery tank, maybe like a 50 cal or something, or maybe even bigger caliber if it's a big bullet, and you can shoot maybe 3 or 4 of those, and you can get one-shot kills with those. With the bomb, you can kill a bunch of people with one bomb. It's like stronger than a grenade. It's kind of like those precision airstrikes. Like you're just basically firing one, and you just get one, and then it takes a while to reload, and then you use the other gun. You shoot like 3 or 4 of them, and then you can switch it to the third gun, which is just a machine gun, and that can be pretty powerful too. Just make sure you're aiming it correctly and taking your time. Sometimes I'm not the best with it, and I don't get 25 kills. So yeah, just take your time. You have a limited time with the AC-130, but if you can aim it correctly and just practice with it and wait to the right opportunity when people come out of the building and then shoot them with it, you can get a lot of kills all the way to 25. Most of the time it'll get you up to 25 kills, from 11 to 25. You know, that's only, 14 more. So to get 14 with the AC-130 is not too bad. And if you don't, you get 21, and then you can kill 4 more people with your gun. Just, like I said, be conservative, survive. Most important thing to do is survive. It's not important to get a lot of kills. You'll have enough time to get 25 kills. The most important thing to do is just to make sure you survive. This is a survival arcade game. Think of it that way. Getting a nuke is a survival arcade game. Against bots, it's really fun. It's pretty easy, but it does take some patience. You have to be patient. You have to not run into battle and go, oh, there's one, go kill him. No. If he runs off and you miss him, then just wait for the next one. So I don't know why, but there is some weird graphical glitch for these 2 clips for some reason when watching them in the theater. It didn't look like this when I was playing the game, but you'll see like there's weird polygons that I think are my secondary weapon that are showing up in front of my body. Sometimes they look like a black square or something. But yeah, just ignore that. This is a domination game, so it's like capture the flag. So in the beginning of this game, as you can see, I'm using the AK class. The silence going to scatter. Someone has already thrown a care package somehow, and there's already like a bunch of care packages outside the map. I don't know how the bots did that, but you see I avoided that guy who was trying to snipe me on the bridge. Just like if a bot already has you locked onto you, don't try to shoot him. He's gonna be better at shooting you than you are at shooting him. He's a robot. He's designed to aim at you. So that little sniper on the bridge there, like just hide, and oftentimes this is a good strategy with bots. Is like if they're shooting at you, hide. Don't try to shoot back at them, because once you hide, they kind of lose interest and start running, then you come out and then you can shoot them, because if they're already locked onto you, you have a very little chance of being better. I mean, that point, it's like you need to be as skilled as a bot. Yeah. So as you can see, that little sentry gun I placed on the bridge is getting me a lot of kills. That's what I mean by luck. Is like someone somehow got a sentry gun, a care package, and we're at the beginning of the game, and I opened it, I took it, and it had a sentry gun in it, and I put it in the right spot. I put it on that bridge, facing the enemy, and I knew the enemy was coming across that bridge because I saw the sniper over there at the beginning of the game. So I knew enemies were going in that direction. Usually the bots will go. And look at that, right? Like, this is so fast I can barely keep up with it. I'm narrating it. So I've already got the AC-130. I mean, we can go back and watch this again if you want, but it's just a show. I think I only killed one person with a gun, and the rest is just killstreak rewards. Like the sentry gun got me 7 kills. The Harrier got me 4 kills, and then I was at 11, and then I got the AC-130, and now I'm it's just a matter of using the AC-130 correctly. So as you see, all 3 guns, I'm just switching between them. While one is reloading, you use the other ones. That's the idea. And then boom, enough kills for a tactical nuke. That's it. That's the basic strategy for getting a tactical nuke. You know, that's probably the fastest I've ever been able to do it. But that's why we're starting with this video, because if you want to stop watching here, you got it. Like, that's the strategy. It's not about going in with your gun and getting a bunch of kills. It's about playing it safe, staying in one area, and getting killstreak rewards. And if you can steal someone else's care package or whatever and get a sentry gun somehow, you know, or a nice grenade kill, a couple good nice grenade kills where you get multi-kills, whatever it takes to get that 7 kill streak, then get your 7 kill streak. That's that weird polygon thing. I don't know what that is. But yeah, that's the nuke. So then I just play the rest of the game normally. It gave us a good advantage. But yeah, let's stop this video and then let's go to the second video of the second game.
Losing B. We lost Bravo.
So I don't know again what's wrong with the theater playback, why they are these polygon glitches. I'm not sure why they're showing up. It doesn't show up in the game when I was playing it. They weren't there.
We've lost the
I
lead.
don't know why, but it's like part of my body's in front of the camera for some reason. But in this game is when I'm using the FAL bling class. So it's a ACOG sight and full metal jacket. So it's about a 2-shot kill. I don't really like snipers, but this is more my style. It's like a semi-automatic assault rifle with a scope. It's a boom boom kill. And I like this spot, so if you're ever on this map, this is a good spot to get a nuke. You can kind of just sit there and snipe people. But there's also a good amount of movement. There's 2 big windows, and the enemy kind of comes in through here. If you don't have control of that area of the map, then just go dominate it first, and then kind of hold it down. That's the best strategy I've found for this map. And each map kind of does have its own layout and its own flow and its own strategy, and like you have to find a place that's good for you to kind of hang out and get 7 kills, because that's not usually getting a 7 kill streak. Because even right here, I have a bunch of people coming, and like it's too much pressure, because they can aimbot you, and a couple of them aimbotting you, like you're dead. You know? Like that guy's about to aimbot me and kill him first. And that's why I move away from the window, because once they start aimbotting you, like there, ooh, you're done. Like I couldn't get lock onto him fast enough. I was shooting to the right of him. That was my mistake. That's what went wrong there. I had a little bit of a streak going, but bad aiming. That's all it took to end it. But it's a good gun, good setup. I really like it. Boom, 1, 2. 1, 2, dead. And there's this funny part of this video where one of the enemies ambushes me, and then he throws a care package inside this building. And I think it's that enemy right there. I let that guy get too close or something. Watch what he does. I should have killed him, but I couldn't. For some reason, he jumps over here. Where are you going, buddy? And he jumps over the wall, and I was just too busy. I was distracted. He's actually flanking me. Let's see what happens. And for some odd reason, his sentry gun that he gets, and I steal it. It doesn't. It kills a bunch of them, and it doesn't rack up kill streaks. You'll see my kill streak counter at the top just stays at 0. But right here, I'm at 6. I'm really close to getting 7, and look, he ruined it. Comes at me. Oh, takes me out. I think that was my bad for letting him get by. He hopped over that wall right there. So it's pretty frustrating when you have 6 kills and someone takes you out. But look, he threw a care package, and his care package lands outside. So I'm using the secondary for close range because it's a nice little submachine gun. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, if I can get his care package, maybe there's something good in there. And it is something good. Sentry guns are really good. If you can get a sentry gun with the right placement, like right here in this window, you can get a lot of kills quick. I don't know why the glitch sometimes will happen. This is the only time I think it's ever happened to me, but where it doesn't count any of the kills. So that went wrong on this map. I would have gotten the nuke faster if it wasn't for that one guy. If it wasn't for this weird sentry gun glitch either. That made it take longer, but I still got the nuke at the end of this game. You'll see. Just goes to show you, like, you can get extremely unlucky, like I did in this game, and you can still get a nuke. All you need is 7 kills. Really, all you need is 7. For the first, for the Harriers. So I put this right here. Look, watch the kill streak counter. Watch all the kills it gets, and it doesn't go up at all. And, you know, it's IW4X. It's an old game. I don't know. Sometimes there's bugs, right? But yeah, see that? Plus 50. It's getting kills, but it's not counting anything. I mean, it's good for the game. It's gonna help us win because we are losing. It's not doing anything for my tactical nuke quest. And it's stealing my kills too, so I can't even get them. But yeah, you can see my general strategy is staying in one area. I'm not trying to run around. I'm trying to become like an expert in one area of a map. And hearing like someone's trying to take C. Okay, run over to C and kill him. That's telling you where somebody is, if you're close enough. You know? In the domination game, sometimes I will leave just pay attention to where the enemies are reincarnating or respawning. Because if they have B right now and they don't have A anymore, they're probably gonna start coming from the right. You see my sentry's down now. I can start getting kills just by myself. Or no, it's not down yet. But soon it will be. I think it's down right here. So now I'm on 2 kills. This is when I get the kill streak and get a nuke. You'll see. Like I said, dominated A and C, but they still have B, so they're gonna start coming from the right. So just pay attention, you know, the nice thing about domination for helping you get nukes is that you can know where the enemies are coming from. Based on whichever flag they captured, that's where they're gonna come from. So then it just comes down to getting 7. You know? Look at these guys. That's 8 kills right there. Got a Harrier, and I place it right where they're coming in on that staircase. I placed it right there, and that's where I placed the Harrier. This guy's just laying down. And there you go. Even from the airstrike itself, without the plane hovering, it gave me 11 kills, and you got the AC-130. That's how quick it is once you get the Harrier. The Harrier is really powerful. So it's worth waiting those 7 kills. So in the AC-130, I'll be honest, I didn't do the greatest with it. I mean, I did alright. But I don't even think I make it to 25 using the AC-130. I have to use my gun for a couple more kills. But it's pretty straightforward. I mean, that's the big gun. It's like 1 bomb, and then you switch to this big turret, big tank rifle thing, and then smaller machine gun. Big bomb. If you see a group of people, shoot a big bomb. Boom. Maybe you get 2 of them. Double kill. And then, yeah, missed that one. It's like when you see them in the open, their body looks white. That's when you should shoot at them. You see, your time is limited with that thing. So, get as many kills as you can. I'm at 21. I just need 4 more to get a nuke. And look, I don't have very much. I only have 11 bullets left and a full clip. And I don't have scavenger, so once I run out of ammo, I'm out. I gotta get a new gun, so you can go to a dead enemy and hold down X to steal their gun, but you'll see I'm able to get it with these bullets. Just be careful with how many bullets you fire. Place them well. Okay. Just need 2 more. Just need 1 more. Boom. Tactical nuke. That's it.
Enemy been ground jamming, man. Cam strike available. For real.
Tactical nuke incoming.
So they can just really laser you. It takes only 1 bot lasering you to ruin your whole kill streak. So just if you're starting to get bloody, move away from the window or wherever you are. Go back into hiding. Wait until you're ready to. Wait until you have the advantage,
Securing B.
and then kill them. Otherwise, just let them be. You want to focus on your survival. That's it. So yeah, that's the video of how to get a tactical nuke. I have another one where I did a tactical nuke on Rust, using an MP5K silenced with scavenger. If you want to look at that video, it's on my YouTube channel. But yeah, just basically follow that strategy, follow those kill streaks, and you'll get a nuke. Believe in yourself, you'll do it. Thanks for watching. Bye.